Juneteenth, it's a day of joy, pain, and now national action. This year's celebrations magnified following the death of George Floyd. But one local activist has spent years fighting to have this important moment in history not only recognized, but embraced and honored by everyone.
It's an acknowledgement of freedom. We say that Juneteenth completes the circle of freedom. You have the 4th of July, which was the freedom of the country from the British. Juneteenth is actually the freedom of the population, and no one is free until all are free.
That's exactly why Ms. Deborah Evans has spent the last decade working to make it a day that is nationally observed.
Probably the last 10 years or so, we have gotten a joint resolution, SJR, whatever, recognizing June 19th of that particular year. We do not want another resolution. We want legislation to just out and out amend U.S. Code 36, put Juneteenth on the calendar, and we're in.
In 2011, the vice chair and director of communications for the National Juneteenth Observance Foundation and founder of the Nevada chapter led the charge to have legislation amended, recognizing June 19th as a day of observance here in the Silver State. And every year since, she's hosted Juneteenth celebration events here in the Valley.
We're giving back every way we can. As I say, we are grassroots, and we just want to give back to the community and give them the education that they deserve.
While Juneteenth has been embraced by local lawmakers, Evans says it's time for America to welcome it too. An online petition to finally have Juneteenth recognized as a national holiday has drawn more than 300,000 signatures.
We see through the petitions that the country is with us now. We're hoping that the legislators listens to the country.
Evans also says it's imperative that students are educated about the historic day that marks the end of slavery in the U.S.
We need lesson plans developed, and the National Juneteenth Education Group is trying to put together lesson plans and samples of what's out there. We've got to get rid of the textbooks that say we were interns, unpaid interns in the fields, and we were happy-go-lucky.
There are 2 bills here in Nevada aimed at multicultural training for teachers, requiring that educators complete a multicultural course upon renewing their license. However, it hasn't been enforced by the state since a law passed 4 years ago.
We would like to see a Juneteenth initiative not only in Nevada but across the country, where the school books are examined, checked for accuracy, and replaced with school books that will not only cover the Black history, but the Native Americans, the Hispanic.
While Evans says she appreciates the attention Juneteenth and racial injustice is finally getting, she says it's important to keep fighting and not lose momentum.
We had the civil rights movement. We've had the black rights movement. You peak and then you drop. We've got to keep it at a higher standard. We've got to get the education out there.
Faven K, Fox 5 Local, Las Vegas.